You see, Myra and her cronies figure I'm one of the girls. And the governor thinks I'm shaping up to be a model prisoner. So do the screw. Sorry, officers.
Don't underestimate me, Keen. You might win a few rounds, but you'll never win the game.
Don't bet on it.
I have every confidence that you and your staff can cope with the situation, Mrs. Reynolds. I do hope my confidence isn't misplaced.
So do I. But it's going to take a lot more than confidence to keep Miss Sarah Higgins alive and well in here.
Yeah, OK, she had to be taught a lesson, but you didn't have to hit her, Myra.
Oh, come on, Jude, you're too soft. She's got to be taught responsibilities for her actions, and it looks like it's up to me to teach her. And as long as I'm top dog, the same applies to anyone who steps out of line.
God, not now.
Say it's the presentation that counts.
What do you want, Bernard King?
Marlene, whatever's the matter?
Nothing to change luck wouldn't bloody fix.
Oh, your little business transactions.
I risk my neck bringing the stuff in, then it's useless because buy-up's back on, then I get sprung and the freak pinches it all.
Well, I always think it's better to look on the bright side.
Yeah, what's that?
You would have got caught eventually, so by stopping now, you can buy it back with the money you've saved. You're all quiet.
Just what I said.
Just waiting for our top dog to give us permission to eat.
Pardon?
I am off it. You're the one that's playing God.
Look, I thought you of all people would understand.
Yeah, I understand a lot of things now.
Bobby! What's happened?
Why don't you ask Myra?
Meg, you can't just keep shutting yourself out of the rest of the world.
I wish you'd keep your professional advice to yourself. I'm busy. I'll see you tomorrow.
It's unlikely, but she won't lag if she was bashed.
Off home then, are you?
Sure, I'm seeing you tomorrow.
Oh, could you see me in my office tomorrow, please?
Yes. Midday, okay?
Yes, fine. I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Bye. No, I'm sorry to have called you here, but it won't take long.
What's the problem?
We've got a new guest arriving tomorrow, Sarah Higgins.
Oh.
I'll explain later.
But why here?
It will mean extra headaches for us, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, I hope the department realises that we cannot be held responsible for what might happen to someone like Higgins.
She'll be kept in isolation to avoid trouble with the women. Meg will be redoing the rosters. It will mean extra work, but there's nothing we can do about it.
I suppose the department expects us to work extra shifts, eh?
They're aware of our staffing situation. Now, the second problem is the smuggling business.
Well, Warren didn't give any clues away.
No. She hasn't had any visitors lately, but someone must be helping her. I want to talk to Stan about it. I wonder if you'd go and find him, would you, Miss Ferguson, and tell him to come to my office.
Yeah, okay.
Now, what does a patrol on isolation do to these rosters?
Then maybe it's time you voted in a new top dog. That's what it's going to come down to, unless a few changes are made around here. Oh, you don't have to tell me what you're thinking. Myra is an animal. Myra has become power crazy. Well, the fact is, Myra is fed up. I am fed up with you lot acting like a bunch of school kids. I'm fed up with cleaning up your mess after you. You can call me what you like. I just think I'm a damn fool for ever believing that I could teach you lot to be responsible enough to cope on the outside. The way Bobby's going, she's never going to get outside. And you're heading the same way.
There is something wrong, Myra, if you have to bash people.
Oh, yeah. There is something very wrong indeed. But no one ever listens, do they? In one ear and out the other. Well, if I'm to stay top dog, everyone is going to toe the line or else. If not, just let me know. I'll be in myself.
Well, I don't remember her telling Lou or Alice to toe the line.
Maybe she only means the ones she cares about.
There are other ways of doing things. Look at Bobby.
I reckon Myra's right, Jude. Same as on the streets. The only time I ever listened to the cops was when I thought I was going to get a bashing.
All right, what's it going to be?
Well, as far as I can see, we haven't got a choice. I mean, well, nobody else wants the job, do they?
Get an ambulance!
Right.
1, 2, 3. Come on, Stan.
Oh, it's been so long since the last buy-up, I've forgotten all the things I
Do
wanted.
you reckon I could ask for a new face?
Oh, come on, honey. You'll be as pretty as ever in no time. Now, where's Marlene? She's going to miss the buy-up order.
Oh, she had to go to the kitchen. She forgot to empty the bins or something.
Are you all right, Mrs. Slashery? You look a bit pale.
Not that it's any of your business, Mason, but I'm fine, thank you.
Oh, you're going to take the buy-up orders, Mrs. Slattery?
Guess what? This ambulance just screamed in.
Who for?
I don't know, but these two guys ran out and ran towards the tool shed.
No!
Bobby, what's wrong?
Stan's in the tool shed.
Honey, come on, you don't know that for sure.
Yes, I do. Don't know, Mrs. Slattery. Tell me it's not Stan.
Sorry, I can't say anything.
Let me go to him. I want to go to Stan.
Cheers.
Cheers. Well, how's life amongst the fat cats on campus?
Well, for the resident shrink-stroke-counsellor, it's not so cushy, I'm afraid. Well, it's suitably remunerated, of course, but it's bloody hectic.
Well, I'll bet I can guess who your best clients are.
Oh, the psych students, of course. Off the air, half of them.
Makes you wonder how we turned out so, normal.
Just lucky, mate. Tell me about the vexed world of rehabilitation versus punishment.
Right now, I'm afraid it's more a case of the department versus me. I'm not on a salary.
That is not a good way to get rich, Philip.
No, but I guess it's what we do-gooders deserve, eh?
I've always liked your sense of humour, mate. It's sick. I think half the kids on campus are straight compared to you.
Yeah, look who's talking.
It's good to see you. How long's it been? 6 months?
At least. Which makes me feel bloody awful. Well, I asked you out here to ask you a favour.
Don't be bloody ridiculous. Anyway, I owe you one, remember? That young lady you set me up with on a blind date about a year ago. She was something else, mate. I was with her for about 6 months. New record for me.
Yeah, well, look, I'm not looking for setting a record, but this does involve a lady.
Ah.
She's an officer at Wentworth, and well...